Hello everyone, it's April the 3rd, 2021, 2:50 p.m., 48 Fahrenheit, 9 degrees Celsius, and I'm in Pelham Bay, Bronx today in front of the Osra Mini Market. And look who I have today as a special guest.
Good to see Kenny again. Good to see you all out there. Thank you, and I thank you for supporting yours truly, Rich Mancuso, all of Kenny's followers. And Kennedy, it's good to see you back in the Bronx.
Yeah, I mean, good to stop by your neighborhood again. We're gonna walk down to Westchester Square again and walk along with my friend here, Rich Mancuso, who knows all about this area.
I think I should. I've been here about 22 years.
Okay, let's do this.
We'll miss Arthur Avenue today with Easter Sunday. It's very busy there.
Mm-hmm.
People are shopping for tomorrow's big feast.
Yep.
But I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone's getting vaccinated and safe.
All right.
Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's go cross.
Yeah, what do they do here? We can't even cross.
Well, we're going to cross on the side here. They're doing some type of construction on every corner. I've yet to find out why. It's an inconvenience, but they're doing it. And where we're going now across the street is the connecting bridge to the Hutch that they just completed with the overpass because the trucks that were going under the Hutch were always crashing into the bridge, to the overpass.
Oh.
So they had to do some construction on it, and those trucks didn't belong on the Hutch anyway. They're not allowed. So their sensors or whatever the problem was. So this just recently opened again where we could walk on both sides. So we're going to cross the street, walk on the other side, go right to the square, and you'll see the Hutch below and some of the Waters Place district on this side that now is opening up to a big Metro Center, it's called.
All right.
Montefiore Medical Center and a lot of other things are there. We're not going to go there, but you'll see it.
I wonder if it had to do anything with my subway issues today, where I have to get off and take a
Well,
bus.
that's weekend New York City, always, no pandemic or not. In this area, it seems like every weekend the 6 trains shut down and you have to take these shuttle buses.
Yeah, like this one.
I mean, it's the MTA. They keep doing it. Seems like the work never gets finished.
Which way are we going? This way?
We're going to cross right here.
Okay.
It is one of the shuttle buses for the 6 because they're doing track work again. Every weekend they seem to do it over here. I don't know why, but you know. Now, if you look across, there's the Hutch, which at times it's like, and here's a driver doesn't know what he's doing. The Indy 500, I call it. And that's the Hutch, and across the Hutch, that's the Bronx Psychiatric Center, and a little beyond that's Jacobi Medical Center, Einstein Hospital, beyond Mercy College, and the Metro Center I was talking about. It's huge. It's all new. But that's the Hutch. That's where all the traffic, you see, from my windows right down the block, I know when there's an accident on the Hutch. I'll hear the sirens, and your traffic will either be backed up on the north or the south side, going to the Whitestone Bridge or up into Westchester.
We are the walking signal, and there was like 3-4 cars.
And the lights, you know, the traffic lights are never synchronized the right way, Kenny. They don't give you enough time to cross the street. And during the week, they have traffic agents directing the traffic here because it's a mess.
It's a complete mess.
Yeah,
here.
now I've noticed they cleaned up here, which is good.
Oh, good.
This has been filthy, litter. I noticed they did a cleanup.
Yeah, the last time I was here with Rich, we did Pelham Bay. We went up Middleton Road and then Buer Avenue. And
See,
went
we're
over
going the
that
other
side.
way now.
Yeah.
And here's the Hutch. And this is they just redid this. This just opened up like in the last 8 months. They finally opened it up again.
Yeah, it looks nice now.
They expanded it. And Here's the famous Hutchinson River Parkway, north and south. The Indy 500.
Indy 500. Actually, I think the Hutchinson River, it ends somewhere around here. Doesn't
Yeah,
go up
if you
all
go
the way.
south, that's where it ends. It goes into the Eastchester Creek. And the highway was named after Ann Hutchinson, a famous pioneer, I think. Most difficult highway and address to spell. Long.
Yep.
And over there, Kenny, to the left, Waters Place. First, that's the Bronx Psychiatric Center,
Yeah.
biggest in the state. That's an MTA rail yard where they park the trains and repair them. Right over there.
Oh, I've been here before. If you go over here on a bicycle and make a right on Waters Place, there's like a nice trail that goes up
Yeah,
to
here's the
Pelham Bay.
trail right here.
Yeah.
See it? That trail will take you all to Westchester too.
It's a nice trail. But difficult to get over here. It's like,
Oh, watch, you gotta
traffic
time the
there.
light
yeah.
and the cracks in the street.
Yeah, what is up with this? This makes
Oh.
no sense here. Why do you have
They
it?
don't do the construction, you know, they don't do it right.
They should flatten it out, but
And
maybe there's cables there or put a ramp.
that's a city problem. And in my community, you can complain all you want to the community board and wherever. You can't get to first base. So here's the MTA train yard right here, near a local annex of a school, public school. And we're walking towards Westchester Square, which was the beginning years ago of Westchester County, New York. That's why it was called Westchester Square.
There's a Westchester and an Eastchester.
All a part of Westchester County at one time. Then they divided the city into boroughs. There's a little more litter here. You see it?
Yeah,
More
I
dirty.
see. That's the MTA.
Across the street's a beautiful Little League field. That's the home of the Pelham Bay Little League. And after that, beyond the fence is Lehman High School
And Dunkin' Donuts.
and the Dunkin' Donuts.
That's another thing I haven't really noticed in your neighborhood is the lack of like chain stores like Dunkin' Donuts and
Oh,
McDonald's.
there's a lot of Dunkins and we got everything here. We don't have Starbucks.
yeah. I saw a lot more mom and pop shops
Yeah.
over there.
And thank goodness a lot of them survived.
Yeah.
But this would be a tough stretch to to use your scooter too.
Yeah, you gotta go
Bumpy.
underneath all these cracks and stuff. Let's let these people pass. Just stroller. No problem.
That's an interesting mural across the street.
Oh yeah.
The lumber company.
Mar Jam Supply.
And you see here, going into Westchester Square with the 6 train, you see how elevated this is?
Oh, yeah.
Remind you of 7 train going towards Willets Point. That's because there's a train yard there as well, and there's
Watch
a
the
train
back
yard
here.
here. So they make the tracks. So there's a connection go right into the train yard. Now we're coming towards a business here that's very popular. It's a bike store.
Bicycle Pro Shop.
People come from all over to come here to get their bikes fixed. Right here.
Well, because of the pandemic too, a lot more people
Yeah.
are biking.
He remained open and did a tremendous amount of business.
Oh yeah. Westchester Bicycle Pro Shop, all makes and models at discounts. They got all kinds too, kids bikes, BMX.
Yeah. And look, across the street, White Castle.
Oh, you don't see many of those around anymore.
One of the new ones.
I've been to Westchester Square before, but not really too in
This
depth.
is the beginning of it. And you make a right here, Wandell Avenue, leads you into the Montefiore Medical Center. This whole block is auto repair. There's auto repair from here to the end. Good shops too. And there's a check cashing place.
This is one of the larger check cashing places I've seen.
Yeah,
Normally I see it, they're like a small corner, but this one,
they do everything in here for you.
yeah.
You can't be coming this way, mister. I thought you were in Astoria.
Oh,
You're everywhere.
I'm everywhere,
Those
yeah.
are two here.
Yeah, happy Easter.
Incredible popularity, this
I
guy.
know, look at that. Wow.
You look across the street,
Income tax
all
accounting.
these stores are new, except for
Diva
the
hair.
Army place and the haircut place. And they survived the pandemic. The Popeyes on the corner, pizza shop,
Moses Pizza
a
too.
little next block's a diner, National Diner. They survived. This is the beginning of Westchester Square right here.
I like this building over here.
Yeah, that's the Dolan Center. It's a youth center for young people. There's an outdoor sitting area for anyone.
So what's in that Dolan Center?
It's recreational for kids. You know, the little things. I mean, they don't have outdoor. They renovated that building. So they have like things for kids, after school programs. Obviously during the pandemic now, they're not doing what they would do. But they renovated that building. And that's the Westchester Square 6 train station. So we could go this way,
Sure.
all right?
Yeah.
And you can see the whole area from both sides. And some of these stores are closed for good.
Would you mind holding this for me for a second?
No problem.
I'm gonna have to time my
And across the street, so look how old the building is.
Look at this.
Very old building.
It's very narrow.
Underneath
too,
the
that one.
businesses too, and you have a 20. You know, that's like the 24-hour store there. There's a Kennedy Fried Chicken place, a Cricket Mobile, which is new, a Subway, Boost Mobile. Those are new, but I want you to notice the gated stores as we walk. They didn't survive it, the pandemic. They'll never open again. The rents in this district are very, very high for a business that they can't survive.
Yeah. Look at that.
Got a camera?
Yeah.
How's New York deli?
Yeah, you can get a good deli there like you could in Acer, but not as good as Ezra.
So this way's headed north now, right?
This is going northeast. If you stay on here, you split Tremont Avenue, Williamsbridge Road. And if you go straight up, you'll go into Pelham Parkway and into what we call Eastchester, which turns into the valley. And if you make a right, you hit Co-op City. So, see, here's some of the...
Oh yeah, look at that. Bronx Veterinary.
The Little Caesars closed.
It's unfortunate.
And you know what? It's this area right now is quiet. Maybe because it's Saturday, but during the week here is robust. I mean, busy. Walgreens across the street. You have a Rite Aid over there. And here, some medical, City MD, and there's a little
look at
McDonald's.
This is a monument that represents Westchester County.
Yeah.
The old town of Westchester.
There you go.
Oh, it's a World War monument.
There was a battle here. I don't know the history about it. You have to Google it, but there was a battle here.
Is there anything
And
on
then
the
there's
other side?
Dolan Park. Yeah. They did it in the service of their country. That's what it says. There's the McDonald's on the corner, another bank, and angle parking for business here. And that sun feels good today, too.
It does, yeah. We'll head up this way?
Yeah, we're going to cross the street because I want to pass some of these businesses.
Oh, okay.
In fact, I'm going to go into one because I need a new headset. I broke it. Let's just be a little careful here. Let this guy...
Let's go. That's the Bronx.
Yeah, it's New York. Hey, can you see this store, ABC Superstores? Tremendous. Business they always have. And good prices on clothing and anything else.
I'm smelling something good here.
I come here a lot.
Yeah. You look at these prices.
Hot dog vendor.
$4.99. Oh,
Yeah,
hot
look at
dog
it.
vendor. That's where I'm selling the hot dogs.
Hot dog vendor.
Look at this Chipotle. It looks like a bank.
Used to be a bank.
It did. Wow.
This used to be a bank. Shame. Closed.
Oh. Oasis West Indian. It's too bad.
Used to have a great fruit vegetable place. Closed. They didn't survive. as well as some more of them across the street. You could see
Look at that, huh?
you see the gates down on places. It means they're done. The rents here are Manhattan prices or more.
Store for rent over here.
Yes.
So where are you getting your headset?
I'm gonna shop around here.
Okay.
Next block. Go to my T-Mobile store too. Which is right here. I'd probably go in here.
T-Mobile.
See that brown building across the street?
Yeah,
That was
one?
the old parking violations court. If people would go in there for their civil case with parking violations, no more. That's no longer that unit. The brown building across the street. But these buildings are really old. In fact, there was a fire here the other day.
Look at that, huh?
And Westchester Square is... There's the Rite Aid. It's quiet today, like I said, it's
I know
quiet.
it is.
Quiet.
It's a good time to get some shopping done here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go in here,
Yeah.
just check something out.
Okay.
You gonna come along or?
Yeah. All right, we just got out of the T-Mobile store. Rich just got his new headphones.
Yeah, third one in 8 months. Look, if I can give the stores business, and I'm a T-Mobile customer, so
Okay.
that's it. So,
All right.
yeah, let's walk up. This is Tremont Avenue, part of the square. The other side is becomes Williamsbridge Road.
Okay. Yeah, I went down Tremont Avenue the other way towards
And down
Bronx.
here, you walk 2 blocks and make a left. You have the old Westchester Square Hospital, which is now Montefiore Medical Center, one of the Montefiore units. This is all part of Westchester Square, the whole area. And this building is old.
Look at that.
And you know, the landlord owns that building, owns a lot of these buildings in this whole area. But if you look, you see a lot of windows that are in this building across by the T-Mobile, above the T-Mobile, they're empty
Look at that.
because can't afford, the rents are too high. That's a therapist unit, that whole floor. And that whole area has been vacant now because they just can't afford it. And in that building's the office of the Westchester Business Industrial District, the BID. They try and keep the community going and the businesses, but you know, the rents here are too high. Businesses can't survive. But the landlords charge too much. And that's why this area, as busy as it is, a lot of businesses are dying. Look across the street, more gated, see?
I mean, the businesses I see that are here are really the big chain stores.
Yeah, like Rite Aid.
McDonald's.
And then, you know, of course, you have your Chase Manhattan across the street. GameStop is still here. And your mom and pop stores here, which I shop in because I want to support them. Instead of going like to the big chain stores, you know.
We have a threading salon and eyelash.
Yeah, and you got the Dollar Power here.
Ooh, Dollar Power.
And a dollar deal just up the next block too, across the street. So Yeah, this is a good mom and pop store. They got everything in here.
Yeah, it's packed. Oriental Gift Shop Center.
This is a really good place. I gotta buy a new belt. I come in here. That's like I gotta get a new one.
Now this place looks good.
Yeah.
Casa del Sabor.
And they stayed open during the last year.
They even have breakfast.
Mostly takeout. And look at this furniture place.
Louis Vuitton.
Yeah. Fish takeout.
Looks like mozzarella sticks a little bit.
Yeah.
Salmon and vegetables.
The fish place. Steamed, fried or steamed. And the key food. It's a key food in every neighborhood.
You ever go to this key food for shopping?
Yeah. I shop at all these places.
Seem to have good prices. Look at the.
Yeah, this is where I go. I go to this key food or I go to the one in Pelham Bay.
There's the busted throbs neck.
Yeah, that's the 42. Yeah, it's 42. That'll take you right to the other way, take you right to where you are at Riverbank State Park. There's a Wendy's across the street.
It's got a drive-through also. I'm sure that's popular.
Have another deli type of store.
777 Gourmet Deli.
And you see what's right here. The old Dunkin' Donuts. Right here.
Wait, they're allowed to do this? They put the advertisement on the closed store?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
Yeah. Because this is another store here that's not Dunkin' Donuts.
No.
And they can't put their advertising.
But I'm going to get a Dunkin' in a minute, but I want to show you this building next door to Dunkin' because it just got renovated. This is Bronx Museum of the Arts, one of the units. Right? They just redid this building. And now on the concourse near Yankee Stadium, 161st, is the Bronx Museum of the Arts. But this is a unit of it, see?
Council on the Arts.
Bronx Council of the Arts. This is new. This building's all new. They renovated this building.
Looks nice.
I haven't been in here yet. I gotta get in there. It's closed right now, obviously, with the. But you know, they have education programs in here.
You want to get a Dunkin'?
I'm gonna get a Dunkin'. I need to perk up. You want one?
I'm all right.
Again, you see the split. Tremont Avenue, and that way's Williamsbridge Road. Either street, either avenue will take you to either direction. There's always like the intersection. See, the Bronx is compared to other boroughs, Kenny, easier to navigate because there's more cross streets, more intersections where you can go from one intersection will take you to another. You can never get lost in the Bronx. I go to Queens, Staten Island, Brooklyn, even Manhattan, I'll get lost. Not in the Bronx, and I'm not being partial because I'm here most of my life. It's the truth. And there's the Dollar Tree across the street. Always busy. But quiet today. This is quiet. And this is a great burger place.
Oh, McDermott's
Dermot's Pub.
Looks like it.
They suffered. They lost a
Best
lot.
giant burger.
During the last year, they took a hit. So we get a Dunkin'.
All right, Rich just got his coffee.
Perks me up. You want, not to give them a plug, but Dunkin' perks me. So people are asking me, Kenny, why am I not at the ballpark? Baseball season started, even though it's still chilly, it's a beautiful day. Well, you know what? The protocols are still in effect, and the media has been limited. And I could do just as much as staying home, watching a game on TV or listening to it, and do whatever write-ups I got to do. Because you go in, temperature check, show you a COVID-free, whatever, sit in a press box for 2-3 hours with a mask on, and do Zoom. I could do that at home. Just stay home, do my Zoom work at home. I'd rather be at the ballpark. I miss it. This will be the second great year, looks like, the way it is. But the way the conditions are, the working conditions, I'm going to just stay home. So I'm here with you.
Yeah.
Which is just as better.
It's a nice weather out too, so why not walk around your neighborhood and get some fresh air?
It's good to get out, because I've been in too much.
So where we're gonna go now?
Well, we're going to go down here.
Road?
We're going to Williamsbridge Road. It's still part of the square. I want to take you by this pawn shop.
Here's the Dollar
Yeah,
Tree. Wow, the Dollar Tree has a parking lot.
Yeah.
I haven't seen this in New York before. A Dollar Tree with a parking lot.
Good old days, it's called.
Oh, this is the pawn shop?
Yeah. Let's look at the window.
Vintage in the square. Look at this, huh?
Yeah.
It's an old television. Look at that ship. That ship is unique with the clock.
You got incredible stuff in here.
Oh, yeah. It's an ancient radio.
Oh, the last time you saw that, right?
Yeah, I remember seeing that when I was a kid.
That's nice what you have there.
Yeah, it's great. It's a small little camera. Yeah.
Can you go inside and take a look?
Yeah.
The store?
Right, yeah.
But I don't allow video in the store.
Oh, you don't?
No, I don't allow video in the store.
It's beautiful because I wanted to show him the.
Yeah.
That's a YouTube channel he's got.
Yeah. We're just going to walk through the neighborhood and showing
Go ahead, it's all right.
Because
Yeah?
I've been in this store. It's unbelievable.
No, it is. Go ahead, it's all right.
Okay.
man.
We got it. Look at all the stuff we got here.
Isn't it something in here?
Yeah. It's amazing. Got lamps in here and old figurines and toys. It's great.
Take a look at this. When was the last time you saw a rotary phone?
That's unbelievable, right? Look at that.
This is all what I call old school.
Look, even old school like plates.
It's a little mess right now. Gotta clean up, you know.
Get an unbelievable place you have.
It's a great
How
place.
did you survive the pandemic, okay?
I have a lot of faith. God is good.
Yeah.
I have to come in and come here and look at this. I have to come in and get a few
The
things.
phone booth.
Look at the phone booth.
1963 over there.
We have to see it. Look at that, huh?
Oh, phone booths.
63. It's
Wow.
fully functional.
Oh my gosh.
Now, how did you get something like that?
I got connections, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
An old phone booth. We used to go in there and put a nickel in and make a phone call, close the door, and talk until you couldn't talk no more.
So you might have went without.
When was the
Even
last
has
time
a
you...
fan too. Look at that, huh?
Elvis.
Elvis. American
Betty
crew.
Boop.
Betty Boop.
See Betty Boop, she's popular.
Yeah.
She's just as
Very
popular
popular.
as Elvis. Sorry, excuse me.
And unbelievable.
Yeah.
I knew you'd like coming in here. That's
Old
why
cameras, binoculars.
I knew you'd like it. They don't have many of these in the city, let alone in the Bronx. I know there's another one in Arthur Avenue around there.
Yeah.
But this one here, he's got some great stuff in here.
That's amazing. Look at this. All right, thank you.
The phone booth blows my mind.
I know, that phone booth.
You
is
got a
like
card?
Amazing.
Thank you.
Oh, they got a card here.
Yeah, I want to get a card.
There you go.
I pass by here, but I very rarely come in. You want one?
Oh yeah, I'll take one. All right. Vintage in the Square. Take a look, you'll be hooked.
Okay.
Old Coca-Cola machine.
I knew you'd like that because people are into old vintage stuff, you know, and I am. That phone booths.
I know.
This is it now. Years ago when I grew up in the Bronx, that's where we made the phone call. But those weren't outside. They were in like little 5 and 10 drugstores. And then you have the phones on the street, which you don't see no more either. But that's how we did it. We closed the booth and we had our privacy until the operator said your time is up. Washer. This is a small washer and dryer. These have become big in the neighborhood. The little laundromats.
Yeah, it's not every place has a washer and a dryer.
No, but in this area, there's a lot of them, and they're good. They're all good. You can do it there, or you can drop it off and pick it up. Locksmiths. You don't see many of those no more.
I know.
So, like, what's happening in this neighborhood is a lot of the old is gone, but there's still some of it remaining, like a locksmith. You can't find a locksmith in your vicinity. Most people have to go miles to find a locksmith. There's one right across the street here. And there's always a need for locksmiths, always a need for a doctor and a lawyer. Goes to show you we're on a hill. Across the way is Pelham Bay. Okay. But this is like towards the end of Westchester Square now. Still up to Williamsbridge Road. And we could walk this up to the end here.
Okay, we'll walk to the end here.
And then we'll walk down maybe towards Waters' place back to where we started in the neighborhood.
Okay.
And get a better view of the Hutch Metro Center. And there's my city councilman's office across the street. He's not running for re-election, which surprised us. Bless you.
Thanks.
City councilman. Yeah, how about I run for that seat?
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
There are people asking me to do it, but he's not running for re-election. This place has gone through a heartache. They've been up and down over here. There's more of
Corner grocery.
going into that block. You see again, if you there's a Metro North there too.
Okay.
That passes by. On your trip to Boston, you were in this area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think there's a Metro North stop for Williams
Yeah,
Bridge.
that way. We'll probably see it in the distance. There, in fact, if you look up ahead, that's the Metro North tracks.
Mm-hmm.
You passed there on your trip to Boston.
Even on my trip to Connecticut, I think I passed
Yeah,
here.
that's the Metro North and the Amtrak. So there's another McDonald's. We're gonna cross the street here.
McDonald's is everywhere here.
Yeah. And we're gonna cross here.
Montefiore Medical Park.
And that's the medical park where I go. So my doctors are all in the area, which I need.
The firehouse is over there.
You keep going up that block, you're gonna go right into the Morris Park community. Another is a good area of the Bronx still.
What's going on over here? Was this always a
This
vacant
used to
lot?
be, that was a BP gas station. I don't know what they're planning to do there now, but that's been vacant for a while. But they're gonna build, obviously, you could tell. One thing about the Bronx is everywhere, if a business goes out and then they vacate in the land, and soon someone's buying the property and building something else. And that's going to happen across the street. Probably Montefiore. They own this whole block.
What's this over
And-
here?
and this is-
Dialysis center?
Yeah, this is all part of the Montefiore Medical Center. Specialists and regular doctors and clinics. It's huge. Montefiore owns about close to almost 50% of properties in the Bronx.
They're huge.
And across the street, more Montefiore, and then you have the Pine Bar and Grill, which is a spin-off of the Pine Tavern, which is that way, Morris Park on Bronxdale. They took a hit here.
It says open for takeout and delivery.
Yeah,
but the gate's
yeah,
closed.
they took a hit.
Hey, look, they closed this entrance too.
No, this is actually open during the day and the week, during the weekday. That's the main entrance.
Yeah, you got to go around the corner.
Around the corner is the side entrance, which also has the dental clinic. But now, I want you to look here on Blondell. We passed there the other side before, but going to the square. See where we were?
Yeah.
And that's all that's all car repair, maintenance, the whole block, commercial. Right near Montefiore. It's a good area when it comes to, if you need a doctor, you got it.
I know, I can see. Everything is here.
Because if you walk another half, that brown building, you see it advertised on TV all over the country. That's Calvary Hospital. It's a hospice.
Wow.
And they are one of the most reputed in the country, if not around the world, right there. Calvary. Across the street is Einstein Medical Center.
Well, over here, this is
and Jacoby Hospital is up the next block.
the 6 train facility, but
This is
over
the
there.
track, yeah.
Yeah, this is the other side.
Yep. And we're going to walk to that side and go back where we initially started. See, this is all Montefiore. Now, I'm in good hands with doctors, Kenny.
Yeah, I can tell. Here comes an ambulance already.
And always, God, you know what? These guys, I remember a year ago at this time when the pandemic was getting into its height. And because I'm in this area, that's all I heard. 24/7. I don't know how many times I heard those sirens, and I'd go like this and wish for the best. It's been a rough year for everyone.
Oh, yeah.
So, we're gonna walk. Unless you want to walk more that way.
Nah, let's go up Waters Place.
Waters Place, Hutchinson Metro Center, you see it?
Right turns allowed over here. One of the few
And the
places
lights, that's
they're
a
allowed.
major issue in the Bronx. In this area, the traffic patterns here are horrible. And I blame that on one person who's leaving. I call him DeBozio. So here you go. Here's the MTA yard.
Yeah. Let's walk on the other side.
Okay.
Looks like it'd be
Yeah,
wider.
and you can see the Metro Center there too. A Stop and Shop, right? See the Stop and Shop right here?
Yeah, it's huge. You go shopping here often?
No. That used to be Pathmark. There's the Metro North. See that? See that brown, not the smokestack.
Yeah, the little electrical
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
That's where you passed. Should have waved at me when you were on that train. Everywhere I go, Rich Mancuso, where's the Action Kid going to be with you again? Well, you know, after a few months, he's here.
I'm here now.
And there'll be more. I really want to take Kenny to, like Philadelphia. You know, he's a Boston guy, so. But Philly.
Look at the size of this liquor
Yeah,
store. It's
yeah, the
huge.
liquor store too.
You know, liquor stores, they really did well during all of last year.
Tomorrow is Easter Sunday.
Yeah. They always say it's the vices, right? Cigarettes, wine, liquor.
Wine is a big thing
Gambling.
tomorrow. Here's the Hutchinson Metro Center, and what do you see at the top? Montefiore. Because a lot of their medical centers are in this center. And the construction company Simone built it. This was all vacant land. They've done something here that's not been in the Bronx. And there's a shuttle bus that takes you in there, and a regular city bus.
That, huh? There's even a hotel here.
Yeah, the Marriott. The Radisson, which does well. In fact, this is where I got my COVID vaccine.
Oh, okay.
Right by there's an LA Fitness, you see it?
Mm-hmm.
And in that building is the COVID. It's got everything in there.
Yeah. Well, they keep their front lawn here nice and trimmed and hedged.
Yeah, because when you get in this area, this is state. This is New York State property.
Okay.
That's the Bronx Psychiatric Center, this whole complex, which is good for the community and bad, more bad. There's a lot of incidents here. Late night, even during the day when you walk down here, because there's, look at the litter.
Oh, this is horrible.
This comes from the outpatient methadone treatment center right here. And they congregate here. And what happens when they congregate here, they don't care. They're also you got to be careful. I know that from experience because a few years ago, I was walking to one of my doctors, just right on that side, and I heard footsteps, and there were two guys, patients from this unit, tried to mug me. They didn't get away with it though.
Gosh.
Because
okay?
yeah, I did all right. I scared them off. My boxing experience scared them off. I had my ring on my finger, which I don't have on today. I was able to level one right in the jaw. They took off, ran away. A friend of mine was ahead of me, and we tried to find them. But you got to be careful. You have to have your eyes open day and night. If you walk here at night, it's a risk.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what the community, because of the outpatient clinic and the homeless that are in the outpatient facilities, they can walk out any time. So they go in the neighborhood and they beg for money. So it's bad.
Yeah,
That's a bad part of it.
For sure. Yeah.
And there's nothing we can do.
Yeah.
Because you're talking homeless population, you know? Not finished.
Yeah.
See, you wonder.
Mm-hmm.
That's a New York problem.
Even that guy who wanted to talk to him. Now he's following us. So.
Yeah, he comes to the neighborhood a lot.
Yeah.
But he's homeless, but it's sad.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see a guy that does the dancing, Charlie Salsa. You know my friend that always dances? There's an example of it. Mm-hmm. And I'm not being stereotyping.
Well, it's not stereotype. These people have mental issues.
Yes.
They need the help.
And they're not getting enough. So, and here it is. This is the largest psychiatric center in the state. Right here. All new buildings.
It's huge.
And they have housing.
Yeah. To think all of this was down here, I didn't really
Yeah,
know.
it's all here. Bus goes in there. 21 bus.
And to the right of us is all that train yard.
And the train yard across the street. See, here's another.
Yeah.
No. You know, the shame of it is you feel bad, but if you walk past someone like that, you don't know. They could just turn violent on you at no time. So you always got to keep your guard up. See, here's another.
Yeah. Possible, right?
See?
Sick. It is sick.
It's a shame. It's sad.
That's why we don't come over here at nighttime.
No. There's always incidents. You know, my Citizens app is always at night lighting up Waters Place, assaulted, whatever.
Wow.
But these buildings are new. And the state put a lot of money into this. And this was another potential site for the new Yankee Stadium. And the Yankees looked at this property and was going to buy out the state.
Wow.
Yeah, I wish they would have. And put it somewhere else.
Yeah, but they chose the site right across the street.
You know what it is, Ken? And I want people to know. Mental illness is a major issue. It always was. And during the last year with the pandemic, it became worse. So there's a need. The problem is, and I know this from people in the field, politically involved, the problem is when you don't give these people the services they're supposed to get, you might as well not have it. There are people working in these facilities that just intake them, put them in, and let them get lost. And then to have them come in and then be outpatients and walk around into communities, that's not the way to do it. So here, unfortunately, this is more an outtake. I know upstate towards Buffalo, there's the second biggest one in the state where they're not let out. But this is the largest one in New York State, and they come from all over here. The unfortunate thing is, roaming around, they'll take this walk, they'll come up the avenue, and they'll cause havoc in the community.
What you got?
Oh, see?
Look at that. Huh?
Havoc on my shoe.
That's dangerous. Here's the bike path I was
That's right.
mentioning about before.
Take you up to Westchester. Yeah, you know, that's one of the good things about living here.
Thank you. They got a stop sign.
Keep going up there another 10 minutes, you're in Co-op City.
Yeah. I gotta come up here again because
Yeah.
there's a nice bike path.
Yep.
All the way to City Island, Pelham Parkway.
Yeah, well, we're in, you know, whenever you're ready. I don't know if I'll do the bike with you, but
Oh no.
the way you bike around, I couldn't keep up. So we walked the whole area.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, and it seems like it was a 5-minute walk.
Well, there's a lot of, you know, people around in this area, but once we got to Westchester Square, it got
Yeah.
quiet.
And the square wasn't busy.
Yeah. The 6 train is missing.
And we had a beautiful day.
It's gorgeous. It started off cold, but it warmed up a lot. You think your friend from Osra Deli is there?
No,
Nah.
he went home, he's home. But next time you come up, we'll get him earlier. Because he was making a nice hit, he was gonna have a nice hero for you.
Oh, it's too bad. But we featured him anyway in another video.
Yeah,
That was
come
very
on,
quick.
we'll do co-op. We'll end up in Arthur Avenue. It's the Indy 500.
Looks like it's flowing smoothly now.
This is quiet. This is quiet. About a couple of hours. They redid this whole bridge, as I said earlier. And they have this, you know what you want to see, that giant neon sign? That's when you're on the highway and you see that, that's a revenue gainer for someone. I don't know if that's what's out. I bet the MTA, the MTA's making money off of that.
For sure.
But if you notice, the upcoming big movies and stuff are up on the sign, and at night it lights up the whole area. That's like being on the Vegas Strip.
All this litter is a big problem.
Yeah,
you see?
yeah. Yeah.
And this after it was cleaned up too.
And again, you know, we go up further, you hit Pelham Bay Park, we've been there, right into Co-op City. Whenever you're ready, we'll go there.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the Bay Plaza Mall.
All right, I guess we'll end this video
Yeah,
here.
I mean, it seems like it was a 5-minute walk, but you know, there's so much more. You can, and you go up further, again, Pelham Bay Park straight up, Tremont Avenue, takes you into Throgs Neck, Westchester Square. Look, the Bronx is a thriving borough. I've said it before, I'll say it again. Just like anywhere else in this big city, there are issues. And we have them in this area. There's no doubt about it. And the last year, a lot of businesses closed their doors. A lot of people lost their jobs. So there's been suffering, and there still is. And to rebound, Kenny, it's going to be pretty tough.
Tougher, yeah.
It's going to be tough. A guy like me works independently as a writer in sports. I suffered. I mean, I'm not working as much. But one thing I'm going to say again, us Bronx guys, we know how to survive. And the key thing is for everyone to stay healthy and sharp and just keep your health. That is so important. And I'm going to stress it. Don't be afraid to get the vaccine. I got my 2 shots. I feel perfectly fine. As long as you know that you're safe and you're keeping others safe around you. The mask will always be on. I take it off when I walk a little bit because I'm by myself. Distance, social distance, wash your hands, just follow everything and everything will be okay. Hopefully next year at this time, even sooner, we can have some normalcy. We're getting there slowly. But as I said, Ken, in the Bronx, we're strong.
Oh yeah, I can tell that just by going to everybody here.
Yeah, we're strong. We try and keep
persevere.
positive despite everything, and we'll continue to be. That's all we can say, and leave it in the Lord's hands.
All right,
No.
folks. With that, go give Rich Mancuso a shout out. He's got his own YouTube channel as well.
Yeah, I'm working on it on YouTube, and in the meantime, you could get me on Facebook, Rich Mancuso, or Twitter, Ring786, or Instagram, Mancuso786. And I'm published, NewYorkSportsDay.com, LatinoSports.com, just a few of the websites I write for. I'm not as busy as I was, but I'm still doing it. And baseball season's here, and we're going to go to Citi Field too, hopefully.
Yeah,
too.
eventually.
Yeah.
All right, folks.
Thank you all.
Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already to the channel, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.